Subscribe now and click on the bell icon to never miss learning from Vedantu.
Let's move ahead and let's see what is in store for you. New topic. It is going to be better calculation of density for ionic crystals. Density for ionic crystal. Density is going to be taken as mass of unit cell by volume of unit cell. And one thing more I want to share with you is, you must have heard about intensive property and extensive property. Intensive and extensive property. We discussed in the last chapter, that is electrochemistry also. Sharon, intensive property are independent. Perfectly fine. These are independent. These are independent of mass of amount of substance. And these are dependent upon amount of substance. Dependent. And density is an intensive property. So density of unit cell is going to be density of crystal or crystal lattice. That is my idea. So if we can calculate the theoretical density of the crystal, we can know the density of unit cell or vice versa. So we are going to use temperature is also intensive property. Temperature, EMF, there are many things are intensive property, refractive index, pressure, like that. Chalo beta. Density is mass of unit cell by volume of unit cell. You understand that volume of unit cell is going to be length into breadth into height, that is A into A into A, that is A cube. Right? Number of atoms per unit cell. What will be the mass of unit cell? Number of atoms per unit cell into mass of each atom. I'm calling number of atoms in a unit cell as Z. And do you remember from class 11, the first chapter, mass of Avogadro number of atoms or unit is going to be molar mass. So what is mass of one atom or one unit? It is going to be m by Avogadro. Mass by Avogadro. You can imagine if it is copper, what is going to be the mass of one atom? That is 63.5, 6.22 into 10 raised to power 23. If it is NaCl, what is the mass of one NaCl unit? It is 6.025 into 10 raised to power 23. That is what I mean by m by Avogadro number. Putting these values here, it is Z into m in grams. Avogadro number has no unit into A cube. Please copy this relationship. Density is equal to Z into m, Avogadro into A cube. Please copy this relationship. Beta, this is a good question, Chaitanya. Just give me a few seconds, right? Just give me a few seconds. I'm going to shift on the next page, then I'm going to discuss that. Have you copied? नहीं, Sanmati, just wait. हाँ, please go ahead.
सर ये जो जेड आपने लेट किया है नंबर ऑफ एटम्स, ये नंबर ऑफ एटम्स पर यूनिट सेल है या नंबर ऑफ एटम्स है?
नंबर ऑफ एटम्स पर यूनिट सेल दोस्त.
ओके सर.
Number of atoms per unit, number of atoms per unit cell. Where arrangement is Z. For SCC, it will be taken as 1. Maybe, let's see. For BCC, it will be taken as 2. For FCC, it will be taken as 4. You remember NaCl, zinc sulfide, calcium fluoride, Na2O, it will be taken as 4. For cesium chloride, it will be taken as 1. For cesium chloride, it will be taken as 1. All the structures which we solved has Z is equal to 1 except cesium chloride, for which Z is going to be 1. Right? And a very, very common mistake which we always find from our student is that BCC. Say this is a unit cell. This is a unit cell. So now, hold on. Let me draw. I want to tell you something. What is a common mistake we people do is, now let this be a cubic unit cell. Let this be of, suppose, वैसे ही बोल दिया, please कुछ सोचा नहीं, let it be sodium. Now sodium will be present here, here, here. I'm talking about BCC. Sodium will be present all here and here. So Z for sodium, if it occupies BCC arrangement, is going to be 2. Now you see one more thing. Say I have cesium chloride. Let me draw it first. Here. This is say cesium chloride, and let this be the chloride ion on the corners, and the cesium ion, I hope you remember, was found in the center. So dear, for this Z for cesium chloride is taken as 1. I don't know why and how many number of students, the majority of students say Z for cesium chloride is 2. I hope you can make it out. Cesium is present in body center. That is going to be 1. Chlorine is present in the body's corners. This is 1. So together they constitute 1. Whereas in here, it is 1 present in the body centered and 1 present at the corner. Together, it is going to be sodium 2 atoms. Did you notice a difference? Right? So make sure you understand this. For cesium chloride, Z is going to be taken as 1. Array Austin, cesium chloride ion is going to be present at the corners. So chloride ion is going to be taken as 1. Agreed? And cesium ion is present in the body center. So 1 cesium and 1 chloride makes 1 cesium chloride, na ki 2 sodium chloride. I do not know why this problem comes in. Yaad rakhna, this is important. And who was asking this slide, son? Who was asking this slide? Shamik, ho gaya? Sodium, Nayan. Sodium is present at the corner and sodium is present in the center also. So how many sodium do you have? 2. Whether if you see both of them appears to be BCC. So don't take Z is equal to 2 here. Arey yaar, it's very simple. This is chlorine, this is sodium. When they mix together, what is going to be this? This is 1 cesium chloride. Na? Now this is 1 sodium, this is 1 sodium. How many sodium are going to be this? They are going to be 2. Chalo. And one thing more which you should be clear about is, Austin, unmute and tell me the relationship. 9. FCC ke liye 4, BCC ke liye 2. If it is a homoatomic, they are going to add up. If it is a heteroatomic, then see the formula. Z into M. Yes, Avogadro into AQ. Correct hai? Okay. Where M is in gram, right, per mole. And A should be in centimeter and A cube will be in centimeter cube. Your density will be coming in gram per centimeter cube. Got it? Now, the second twist. If he gives M, no problem with that, don't speak. If he gives M in unit, AMU, what does that mean? He has given mass of 1 unit already. In that case, no need to divide it by Avogadro. No need to divide it by Avogadro. Simply this relationship will do. Right? Why? This is the mass of Avogadro number. Do you divide it by Avogadro? That is a mass of 1 unit. If we give you mass in unit, no need to do that. Simply, you will have to multiply unit into 1.672 minus 24 gram. That's it. Right? It will be in unit. So 1 unit is equal to this much and you will get your answer. So, ये क्यों? क्योंकि this is mass in unit. Unit में mass तो एक atom का होता है ना. I hope you have not forgotten this base from class 11th. Let it be. Let it be. Why shall you do that, Anand? Let this be with a sodium. Mass of 1 sodium is 23 unit, or it is 1 unit into 1.67 into 10 raised to power minus 24 gram. And mass of Avogadro is going to be what? 23 gram. So if I'm going to give in unit, I'm already giving you mass of 1 species. Suppose this is NaCl. We were doing it yesterday also. If it is NaCl, the mass of 1 NaCl is 58.5 unit, or 1.67 into minus 24 gram by 1 unit. and this is going to be, if you take it, 58.5 gram. So this is the weight of Avogadro of NaCl. This is the weight of 1. So please make sure, let the question come, don't memorize anything, still I ask you. So if it is 58.5 gram, then Avogadro. If it is 58 point unit, then just multiply M by this. Then no need of writing Avogadro number. Wait for the option to come. Don't memorize anything. Just remember where is the background. Don't memorize anything, because actually we had to solve problems based upon that. So that is the case. So I hope it's going to be a revisionary mode. Z into M, Avogadro into A cube. That is going to be this thing. Acha, suno. Everybody is a master of maths. I know I'm talking with mathematicians, great mathematician. Approximation say, can you tell me cube of 4.05? Approximation say, please don't use calculator, right? The time has arrived. No. Keep on writing, beta. Your answer means a lot to me. Keep on writing, even it's wrong. Okay? Chalo. Now let us see how to solve that. Wait. Say beta, this is all guesstimation or approximation technique, but these are very useful. Samjhata hu. So in my opinion, you should remember squares from 1 to 30. That is a minimum, right? And you should remember cubes up to 10 ka cube. That is a minimum. Abhi batata hu, wait. Now you remember 4 and 5, correct? So what is the decimal equivalent? 1 by 10. We always operate on the decimal equivalent. 4 ka cube is 64 and 5 ka cube is 125. So what is the difference between that? 61 by 10, that is 6.1. That means in layman language, if you move 0.1 from here, you will move 6 from here, 64 plus 70. If this is 6.2, this is approximately 76. If this is 4.9, this is going to be approximately 190. Got it? Now, I said, 4 cube. Everybody remember? 64. 4, it is 4 plus 0.05. So, wouldn't it be approximately 64 plus 3? That is going to be 67. Oh, 196, 119. Acha, Shomik, why don't you unmute and then talk with me? Arey beta, 119 likha hai. Kahan 196 likha hai, Shomik? Kya baat kar rahe ho? 119 likha hai, Shomik. Right? This is 119 hai. Dobara sikhata hu. So, this is 119. Pata nahi kya baat karte ho. Where were 196? Come on. So you can see in the recording, it was 196. See again. I use sensible approximation, beta. Say it is 4 plus 4.5 ka cube. 4.5 ka cube. It is bacho 4 ka cube is 64. What does 0.5 means? You are going 0.1 into 5 unit ahead. So that is 6 into 0.5. No, 6 into 5. So that is going to be approximately 94. No, I'm not having any disturbance at all. How can you be having any disturbance? I'm not feeling any disturbance. Acha, I have muted all of you. Nahi bede. I'm not muted any one of you.
No, sir, I think you have muted me unknowingly.
Mute. Sanmati, mute bede. So, dobara dekho. Please, this has nothing to do with your chemistry. Hai na? This is all related with the schemes. Say, I solve like that. I have to calculate, say, 6.3 ka cube. Correct? So, 6 cube, please help me out. If I do not know it, check it. Is it correct? And 7 cube is, please check it. It is a 349. Please check it. I do not remember 7 ka cube. Check it. 343. 343. Let me correct. 343. Try to correlate, because you will be getting lots of objective on that. So beta, what will be the decimal equivalent? 0.1. That is always going to be like that. Now this is 127. The difference between that 127 by 10 will be 12.7. I'll be using this information in this way when the objectives are there. 6 cube 216. 6.1 cube, please mute yourself. 216 plus 13. No need to write 12.7 also. Hello, mute. Smriti, please check. Smriti, 216 plus 13 into 2, right? And 6.3, are you getting it? What I'm doing that? It is 216 plus 13 into 3. That is what I'm doing that. It is approximation, bede. It is approximation. Now you see, how do I use it for cube root? For solving cube root. What I am doing is, I am using your geography of class 10th. If you are moving 0.1 centimeter on your map and there is written 0.1 centimeter is equal to 500 kilometer, that means you are advancing 500 kilometers. That is something like that. Now you see, video. Say somebody asked you cube root of 250. It will be very useful method. This is used here and this is used in molecular equilibrium class 11th also, this method. So now, dhyan se dekho, there is no formula for that. It is simply mental arithmetic. 216 plus 34. You understand how? 250. Now divide it by 13 or 12.7 and multiply it by 0.1. We understand that cube root of this is going to be 6. Approximation say 13 into 2, 26. So it will be somewhere around 2.5 into 0.1. Kyun? Wo to hona hi hai na? 6.25. Say I ask you to calculate 300 ka cube root. How do I do? 343. I can go from this side also. Minus 43 divided by 12.7. We are going to handle calculation based upon a cube and a under root cube. So this is going to be a case. Into 0.1. Ashok, you sensible approximation bede. 339. Very good. Perfectly well. It is there. We are sure it is going to be what? 7. And this is 3.5. I'm just making approximation. 3.5 or 3.3. You are better than me. 3.3 into 0.1. That is about 6.67. About 6.67. You got it? Now I have subtracted it from the Austin. Beta, if you can speak, that will be better for me. See approximation. Why is 43? Because decimal equivalent is 12.7 or 13. So I have taken that. See one more case. If you can learn that, this is not going to be helpful now. It will be very helpful in future also when you are writing GMAT, when you are writing the other examination like MBA entrance and all these. These are going to be very, very helpful. And of course, these are helpful in the next April also. So let's do one more thing. Suppose somebody asks you to calculate, it is actually guesstimation. I'm going to call it guesstimation. Square root mein bhi kaam karega. Everywhere. This is 450 cube. Right? Now you try to imagine what is the, matlab, in between ye kaun si limit mein aayega. You tell me that. 450. 7 cube is 343. And 8 cube is 512. Thank you, Nantara. Right, Veda? It is in between that. 7 and 8. Nantara, this is going to be 0.1 and this is going to be beta how much? 16.9. Got it? That is I use it at a decimal equivalent. Now you see how I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it in two ways. 7 ka cube is 343. Call it 17. 7.1 cube is 343 plus 17. That is going to be 360. You got it? Wait, 107 kahan se aaya? 7.3 ka cube is 343. I hope you understand, plus 51, 394. And please No bahasbaji. We are just doing approximations. Up to this stage, any problem? Now you see, I ask you to calculate 450 cube root. So 17.3. 17.3. अच्छा 17 into 3. अरे यार बोल दिया करो. 51. Right? Actually, I'm not writing this. I'm already doing calculation in my mind. So yes, son, hold on. So you will write 343 plus 107. Got it? This divided by decimal equivalent 17. And since it will come after whole number, this is going to be multiplied by 0.1. 17 into 5, 7 into 6, 102. And it is 6.2 or 0.63. Your answer is 7.63 approximated. It's going to be a very useful method for you people when calculators are not given. Right? You can do it from Shomik. वहां से भी you can do that. See कैसे करेंगे? Please, this is not chemistry. 512 minus 450. Right? This is going to be 62. 62 to 7. Because that is I am dividing. अभी बताता हूँ भक्ति. So this is going to be 17 into 468. Call it somewhere around. It is going to be 0.1. So it is going to be 3.6 बोलना है. 3.6 बोल दो. And that is going to be 8 minus 0.36. 0.36. 7. It is 64 approximated. You can go from anywhere. Suno. Bhakti, just divide this difference, Raja. 512 minus 343, beta ji, by 10. That is what I am doing everywhere. I am just dividing this by 3 right here. 343 minus 216 by 10. And it is only 1 by 10. Same thing I am doing here. It is 61 by 10. 1 by 10. I operate on decimal equivalent. Right? Now that was a theory. Now we have touched application.